Hey, world class. Welcome back from break, first of all. And I wish I could say it's good to see you, but I can't see you. I'm just looking at you through video. And so I wish I could see you and I miss you guys. But I had some questions from students about the optional the optional report or movie review about World War II. And so I just wanted to explain it to you if you didn't understand through the directions. So the movie that you watch is any movie that you want. It's any movie that has to do with World War II. And I gave you some examples. Like if you look on the directions for the optional, for this optional paper, you could see Schindler's List or Saving Private Ryan. Captain America takes place during World War II. Dunkirk is a wonderful World War II movie. The Imitation Game. There are literally dozens of World War II movies. And so I don't care which World War II movie you see. I just want you to watch one of them. And then when you click on the film review in the Google Doc here, what will pop up is an explanation of what I want to see. So there are 4 paragraphs. Sorry, that's not focusing. Well, you can look at it yourself. Sorry, this video isn't good, so you can just look at me as I describe it. In paragraph 1, you're going to say the title of the film, what year was it made, who's the name of the director, and then write a 1-paragraph summary of the plot. What happens in the movie, okay? Your second paragraph is going to be more of an analysis of the film. And so how does the director depict the war? What type of characters does she follow or he follow, the director? What is the director's point of view when it comes to war? Is this a pro-war film? Is it an anti-war film? Does it glorify violence? Does it make it look, does it glorify the common man? Or does it look at the generals? What type of person is the camera following? Who are the main characters? What's the purpose of the director making the film? Why did the director make the film? What do you think the purpose was? Who is the intended audience of the film? Is it Americans? Is it a worldwide audience? Who do you think is the intended audience? And then what connections to today's world do you believe the director wanted the audience to make? If it's about the Holocaust, for example, do you think they want you to look at the connection between the rise of racism or violence toward Jewish people? Is that the purpose that the director is wanting to make? Is the connection they want to make, do they want to remember the people who are old now who have made huge sacrifices for us, and to have us remember that? Or are the directors making it because they think perhaps we need to also remember that we need to make sacrifices for our nation, or perhaps we need to avoid violence? What do you think the connection to the world today is? All right, the third paragraph, look in the textbook. And by the textbook, I mean the chapter that is about World War II, the PDF that we've been reading in the online. So the online textbook that I've attached the readings that you've done in the last week. And that is, if you look through, let's see. It is chapter 32, right? If you look on the chapter 32, look through the World War II chapter. Where do you find something about the film that you watched? Is it about early on in the war, Hitler's Lightning War? Is it about D-Day? Is it about Dunkirk would be early on? Is it about Pearl Harbor? There's a movie called Pearl Harbor. Is it that? Is it about the Holocaust? It would be in the chapter on the Holocaust. Is it about, let's see, the Battle of Stalingrad? Look it up on the in the chapter here. And then the questions that I have, where does it occur? How does the textbook cover the part of the war that was the subject of the film? And so quote from the textbook and then say what page number you found it on that had to do with the film you saw. And then how does the textbook describe the war in a way that the movie did not? Is there something in the textbook that was not in the film that has to do with it? And then tell me, how does the movie describe the war in the way that the textbook did not describe the war? All right, that's your third paragraph. Finally, your fourth paragraph is, did you enjoy the film? It's your opinion. Why? Do you recommend it to others? And how is it watching it while studying this time period contributed to your appreciation of the study of history? And so how did this film make you appreciate history more as you read it? So that's the description of it. And if you have any specific questions, you can just ask me over email or in the comment section here. And I'm going to extend this to another 2 weeks. Okay, you'll have 2 more weeks to do this optional extra credit essay if you like. Okay, thanks guys. Bye.